My real job is a whole nother kind of extreme. Breaking news, constant deadlines. So what happens when I take some of my coworkers out of the newsroom for a little extreme adventure?
Watch out, there's another tree on the other side of the bridge. All right, I don't see anything, and I'm alone. Help.
Extreme kayaking, next. Just getting into a kayak may not seem very extreme, but throw in complete darkness, a full moon, and people who've never kayaked before. Now that's extreme.
Laura, Tracy, Aaron. They spend 10 hours a day at their desks, writing, arguing,
Your slugs.
stressing,
Put a number in?
making sure Fox 2 News gets on the air. They're what reporter Bill Gallagher likes to call the house cats.
Tell me the difference between a house cat and a predator.
These are the house cats. These are people who run things from inside. They're vital to the news organization. We could not put a newscast on the air without them. But they stay inside. They never venture out of the backyard. Predators go outside and deal with the world, sometimes harsh world, and the reality and the changes and the difficulties that that environment provides.
I'm a predator, and every 28 days on the full moon, this predator gets on her kayak. Only this time, I decided to drag the house cats, another friend, Kelly, and my producer, Sean.
You've had my butt on a bike, on a kayak. I shudder to think what's next.
The idea? Turn an otherwise ordinary September night into an adventure. To the cries of mallards, we get our ducks in a row and load into kayaks. Mind you, most of the house cats have never been in a kayak. We make sure each boat has a life jacket. Kayaking keeps you close to the water. No motor, no noise but the splash of the oars. Unless you're Aaron, who wears an MP3 player. Our journey takes us through 2 lakes and up a branch of the Huron River against a mild current. We'll stop for dinner and kayak back. The challenge? Darkness is minutes away.
See that house with the light on right in the direction I'm pointing? The direction the boat's heading? That's where we're headed.
And as we approach the mouth of the river, it's dark. Trees we can barely make out are down across the river, tough to navigate.
Ah! Bumper boat!
We're in and out of the water.
Watch out, there's another tree on the other side of the bridge. All right, I don't see anything, and I'm alone. Help! Okay, this is a bad idea. Oh yeah, let's all go kayaking with Lila. That would be fun. How do we get out?
We reach the restaurant, Bubble and Squeak, soaked, hungry, thirsty, and happy. Wayne Yoakum has owned this restaurant 31 years.
I'm glad you're here.
He's never heard of anyone kayaking against the current up the river to his place.
Well, I think you're all crazy, but I'm glad to have you here.
Woo! Extreme. Extreme.
A quick toast to the first half of our journey, a bite to eat, and the full moon is calling. People want to join us.
Are you going kayaking tonight?
Yeah, what do you think about that?
That's cool.
I think it's crazy, but how fun!
We climb back in our kayaks,
Goodbye, cruel world. Oh, sorry for
and with only the moon and our headlamps to guide us, we follow the current back down the river. This is when you really feel the magic.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance.
Feeling the air, seeing the reflection of the moon, hearing the water.
The whole scene was so beautiful. It was prettier than I thought it was going to be. I think we should all try it. I think we should all keep doing it.
Reminds you of what matters, what's important. It's really cool, calming.
To the full moon. To the full moon. Woo! Full moon. Woo!
Living life to the extreme.
Couldn't have said it any better.